لحكايات الشعوب أنوار تشرق لتبدد ظلام الجهل بضياء الحقيقة. لكل حكاية نور تشيد بحروفها قصور. في آسيا ضمتهم حدود الأرض وإن باعدت بينهم اختلاف الثقافات. هما التنين والعصفور في حكايات الشعوب. هي بلاد التحدي والنجاح، هي بلاد الحقائق الثابتة والعمل الدؤوب. جمعت كل شيء لتصنع كل شيء. من حضارتها القديمة تعلمت الانضباط، وفي عصرها الحديث قامت من سباتها لتتسيد العالم بالإنتاج. تقاليدها من عمر التاريخ وعجائبها من صنع العقل. فلنبدأ بحكاية مهد الشمس والتاريخ والإصرار. معا نطرق باب الصين أولاً. Brother, thank you so much for having me in your house, and I thank you all for the welcome. I'm very glad to be here today.
Thank you so much for coming, Abdullah. This is our pleasure to invite you to our family. Yeah, please allow me to introduce our family members. My name is candidate Zong Yao Zhao. This is my wife, Carol, and that is my sister, Sisi.
It's an honor to meet you all, and thank you again for having me. You know, brother, we will always notice greeting the guest or the traditions of welcoming the guest is always sometimes different between a country to country. We can see that each country leaves its fingerprint in the traditions of welcoming the guest.
Definitely.
So tell us more about it in your country.
Yes, as you know, China is a huge country. It's multiplied cultures included in the nations. Yeah, and especially different regions and different provinces have a different culture as well, yes, including the food, cuisines, languages, and also the cultures.
Also, Hira, regarding the tea, I have always heard a great deal about the Chinese tea.
Yes.
So tell us more about it.
About Chinese tea, have more than 1,000 years history. From ancient of the China, we have this tea culture. The tea, we have different breeds, like green tea, you know, the oolong, and the red tea, and the pu'er. Also the pu'er have different, the fresh and the fried. So the tea, very good for the health. Also have a different function for the decision. Also, our Chinese tea, only we boil it by the fresh. Not have anything inside, the honey, like sugar, not have. So all of from the culture. Now I make this Chinese tea for you.
Thank you.
You can try, because the day you come, so according to your taste, this kind of taste like cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Yeah, it will be the strong flavor.
Yes.
Yeah,
But this belongs to the red tea.
Correct. The black tea, it belongs to black tea. Yeah, because as you know that we have the range of the tea types. Yeah, it's just the type of the black tea with the cinnamon flavor. As we know, especially the Arabic culture, they prefer the strong flavors. We do have the type of the oolong on green tea. It's quite light compared with
all of this tea fried by the hand. Now I put this in hot water.
Okay.
Yeah, we just put hot water. You can see it's all made from the fresh tea leaves. Yeah, and we roll it and press it to pack it to make it fresh.
So you leave it on the hot water just for a few minutes maybe, or
correct,
and then it's ready to drink.
Yes. One is all the leaves is unfolded, and also the water sucking the flavor of the tea leaves.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we have to keep for a while.
Yeah, actually the tea boil in many ways in China. This kind of the family way. Also China have this comfort tea, you know, with the skill, many tools. So when you try the tea, you see, when I put the water in the cup, only 60% for the cup, not full.
Only 60%?
Yes.
Okay.
Means you are my best respectation guest.
Okay.
Yeah. And firstly, give the best
so
respectation the guest.
Thank you.
We use 2 hands to present to the guest.
With the 2 hands.
Correct. Not to do just only one hand. One is holding. Thank you. Another we just hold the bottom of the cup.
Thank you.
Yeah. To present is showing the respect and welcome to our guests.
You can smell.
Basically. And basically, when we taste the tea, before we drink it, we need to smell it.
Smell it.
Yeah. Smell the tea, and you are getting the flavor and the atmosphere. Okay, and then we will drink. It depends on different person and hobbies. Some of they want to drink and to hide. Seems like they don't want to show the way and open the mouth and taste to others. It's part of the respect. Anyway, it's just a fold.
أعزائي المشاهدين، تعرفنا على أهمية الشاي في الصين وكيف له عادات وتقاليد كثيرة وكيف إنه له تفاصيل الواحد لازم يتعلمها إذا زار الصين. خلكم ويانا، فقراتنا للحين متنوعة. Brother Kane, when we speak about China and its industrial sector and side, we can see that China ships the world with so many products globally, a variety of product being produced every year in China. And we want to also speak about the traditional industries in China and its product. Tell us more about it.
Of course, that's why we prepared these products to show you. Okay. As you see, this is called the Wind Chumps.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to play these Wind Chumps in front of the door of the house. Yeah. Also, they do have the different meanings.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is stand for to maintain your house safe.
Okay.
Yeah, and peaceful.
Yes.
Yeah. In order to avoid any bad things to chase the ghost away. Because as you see, as long as the little bit wind comes up and the bells, the decoration will making the sounds. So these sounds can chase the ghosts. The negative things away. Okay.
So all of these products have like a meaning and a symbol, of course.
Correct. Most probably they do have the meanings, and also they have the samples to stand for different meanings.
Yes.
Yeah. As you see, this is the bamboo plant. Yeah. We used to get the punch of the bamboo and put into the vase.
Okay.
Yeah, for the house decoration.
For the decoration.
Correct. Okay. Yeah. So on one hand, this is the decoration. Yeah. As long as you see the green, you feel happy. You feel relaxed.
Yes.
Yeah. And on the other hand, they do have the meanings as well. Yeah, this is the bamboo. As you see, this step by steps and growing up straight.
Yes.
Yeah, so it stands for the personalities. Yeah, of the human being. Yeah, and most probably they like the human being because it stands the honest, and humble of the human being, as well as it's wishing your business carrying out wealthily.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
so this is a good sign if you place in house. As you see, this is the ceramic of China.
Okay.
Yeah, and we use this traditional tableware to have the food. Yeah, so because it's very quite good quality, which is produced from China, and also this is called China. China have different meanings. Yeah, so this is called China of the ceramics. Okay, and usually we just decorate it with the blue and designed flower lace. Yeah, which is surrounding all the place and the bowl.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Here you go. You see how useful the bamboo is.
Yes.
Yeah. It can be
as decoration
of the plants.
For food.
Yeah, we prepare for the food, and also this can be made with the bamboo basket.
Yeah.
Yeah. So bamboo basket, as you see, there's a lot of the holes which is surrounding of the basket. Yeah. As long as you are getting the steam ball more, as you say, this is quite hot. Yeah, and if you, after you pull out from the steamers, you can put here directly into the bamboo basket. Yeah, because they can just easily to cheese out all the steams and the hot airs away from the throughout to the hold.
Yes.
So they can just keep it easily, to have it afterwards.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, but if you keep the solid basket or the bowls, the water will be on the top on the surface.
Okay, so that's the reason why there is the holes in it.
Correct.
So it goes down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it will be goes down, so the water won't be swollen by the
plate. Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. The last one, but not least. Here, this we call the China paper cut art.
Okay.
Yeah. So as usual, there's a lot of skilled person who can cut it with the different decorations, such as the animals, the flowers. Yeah, even though the person who you wish to make, okay? So they cut it, especially during the festivals, you to stick it on the wall or beside of the window to decorate with different wishes.
Indeed. Brother Khan, China is one of the most populated countries in the world with population over 1 billion people living in its land. So regarding that, we can see the mixed culture of people in all areas of China. Tell us more about this mixed in culture and the roots of the people in China.
Yes, indeed. Definitely, as you said, Abdullah, the huge country of China, that's why the multiplied cultures is mixed in together, especially in terms of the food, the languages, the way you are treating to the clients and the guests. So it's also the hobbies of the living style. It's all different. Some of them you feel like it's totally different. Let's say the language. Okay, just an example. The majority of the language there are two. Which is Mandarin and Cantonese.
Okay.
So this is the common language, which is can present to overseas to the different nationalities people to understand.
Also, Kira, the Great Wall of China is a huge architecture, and it attracts millions and millions of tourists around the world. The way it was built, the reason it was built, it's amazing. So I want to hear some details about it, the story about the Great Wall of China.
Yeah, actually for the Great Wall of China, still to nowadays is still a mystery. How to build this Great Wall. Even now psychologists even cannot understand how ancient people to build this great result. Because that time no have machine, no have car, no have vehicle. All of the big stone take by the human. And it take many years. A different government to make it.
And this physically of the creeks. It's all carried to the mountain by human beings instead of the machine. Also, this the long way, I think it is the 21,196.18 kilometers. Wow, you remembered clearly.
Actually, this firstly built this Great Wall. They for the wall, for army, for the safety protect
the city.
As you know, just now you talked with my husband for this Beijing. Beijing is the capital of our China Republic countries. But actually, this Beijing, before in ancient, the name is Beiping. Beiping. Now it's Beijing. Now before it's Beiping. Same the capital in the ancient. So that time make this great wall actually for protect of this the kingdom.
And also, brother, if we talk about China, we can speak about the panda. And I have heard like the baby panda, it has like its own language, you know, by making some sounds. So I want to know more details about it. It's very interesting to know.
Yes, it's true. As another animals, and if you have any feelings, and you have to express it to others or to your parents. In able to get it. Applied to the panda, especially for the little panda, which is just newly born. So they cannot, perhaps as human beings, they cannot speak their proper language to communicate with others. That's why they will, some strange sounds will be coming up to give the cinnamon to the parents. In order to get. As I have heard. If you heard the sounds from the little panda as seems like this sound, it means they are hungry.
Okay, so they have like their own sounds to express their feelings.
To express the feelings. If the parents and the senior heard about these sounds, they may understand immediately to present some food to feed them.
Okay, that's very nice. That's very nice.
They do have their own language.
Their own language. They express it in somehow in order for us to understand, and for her mom. Of course, that's very nice. And even speaking about China and like having these rare animals and the Great Wall and all this great stuff, even the bamboo stick is quite famous, and it's there a lot in China. Tell us.
Because bamboo, another way, this is most famous food for the panda.
Yes, indeed. So many uses for the bamboo, and also we have spoke about so many the great places, the great animals. China is rich of places and things to do, of course. And thanks so much for sharing it.
Great. Thank you.
Today we are going to cook our traditional food, Chinese dumpling. So when we cook the Chinese dumpling, we have 3 procedures. The first procedure, my sister-in-law, he will do it. So he will mix the meats with different kind of sauces. And for me, I will do the second procedure. So mix the flour with water. The third procedure, we will do it together. Then it will become dumpling. So now I'm going to make the flour, and my sister will do the meats.
Today we make this beef mint. Actually have the guest in the home. So make the olive sauce mixed with the beef. Actually the beef already have the oil, so no need put too much oil. And that actually depend on experience, how much the salt or how many the sauce put inside, the flavor heavy or light, depend on the housewife, the experience. Remember, must be from one way, not a different way. Must be from one way. Make it the mint when you eat feeling more cute.
So now the water is boiling. We are going to put the dumpling in the water. After 5 minutes, we can eat the dumpling.
Brother Kane, thank you so much for having me, and I thank you all for the welcome and for the hospitality. We have learned so much about China. I guess now it's time to learn more about the Chinese food.
Definitely, Abdullah. First of all, thank you for coming to join us for dinner. Yeah, and you know, all of us as family members prepared the most traditional dishes for you to try, and also would like to get your feedback afterwards.
Of course, of course.
Because as you can see, this is called Gumbo Chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is also this is the chicken and the part of the salted chicken with the soy sauce.
Okay.
Yeah,
soy
applied.
sauce.
Soy sauce applied
Nice.
on. Yeah, and that is the fried vegetable noodle with egg. Okay, this is fried vegetable rice, and that is sauteed beef with the black pepper.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and so this is the salted chicken with the sauteed vegetables.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
the most essential part of the Chinese traditional food is dumplings.
Dumplings.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is dumplings. Yeah, and most of foreigners like it a lot.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
yeah,
Indeed.
okay.
They look delicious, and I'm sure that the taste is also delicious.
Yes.
Thank you so much again.
That's for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, Kira, talking about the Chinese food and all of these amazing dishes, tell us more about like the famous dishes in China. Like, you know, in every country, if we look, like we always find like 2 or 3 or 5 dishes that are a must in every table. So tell us more about them, even like more than these foods.
Yeah. And most of the popular food for the young people or old people, both like the hot part.
Yeah.
You know the Chinese hot part?
Yeah.
One dish, then you put a different flavored soup.
Okay.
Some light, some spicy.
Okay.
Then we prepare the different fresh food like beef, lamb, like shrimps, like the vegetable, different vegetable. Also like the tofu. Yeah. All of we can put inside. After boil maybe 2, 3, 5 minutes, depending on the food, then can take out. We make the sauces, different the sauces inside, then eat together. It's very delicious. Yeah, also can enjoy all of the family and the friend. Very warmful.
Yes, indeed.
So hope so next time when you come here, we want to invite you to try this hot part.
Yes, yes, of course.
Yeah,
of
because
course.
for the hot pot, it seems like the food feast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's easy to gather together with the round table. Yeah, to choose whatever you want. Seems like the self-service, and you can just pick up whatever you want and dip into the hot pot when it's ready, and you apply with the sauce which you preferred, and enjoy with.
Yes, you can enjoy what you like.
So it's like this one, the dish you told me about is like it's a live cooking. Like you put it at the same time and
you
eat
put
it.
And eat it. Yeah, we just put the hot pot in the center of the table, and which is assorted dishes, meat, vegetables surrounding the hot pot.
Indeed.
Yeah. And when also you choose whatever you want, which is displayed on the table.
Yes.
Yeah, and serve by yourself.
من حكاية الصين إلى حكاية الفلبين، يحملنا بساط حكايات الشعوب لنعيش واحدة من أجمل الحكايات. الفلبين هي بلد المغتربين والوجوه المبتسمة، بلد الحكايات التي يجب أن تسمع لنتعلم منها حكمة الفلبين. حكايات الشعوب تغرب لتشرق من جديد على بساتين الحكمة فتمدها بنور الحياة. من حكاية الصين تعلمنا فضل الإصرار، ومن حكاية الفلبين عرفنا قوة الأمل. لتبقى القصة رحالة مكتشف يجمع من بساتين العالم حكايات الشعوب.
Brother Gerald, thank you so much for welcoming me, and thank you all for having me here today and for your hospitality, of course. So please tell me more about you.
Alright, Mabuhay Abdullah, welcome to our home. We are the Rosero family. This is my wife, And this is my brother, Nas.
Nice to meet you all.
It's our pleasure to have you here at home.
For the hospitality,
Yes.
thank you. Brother Gerald, I want you to tell me more about like the hospitality and the traditions of having a guest in Philippines. You know, every certain country has like some traditions when like a guest come, the way they welcome him. So I want to know about it in Philippines.
Filipinos are well known for being hospitable. So when we have a visitors, we prepare special foods because we want you to feel at home. We want you to feel easy and comfortable. And lastly, we want our visitors to enjoy the 7,700 islands of the Philippines.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. And of course, I will enjoy my time with you
Hopefully,
today.
yes. The rest of the day, yes.
Yeah. As you know, Eileen, Philippines is a large country with so many islands, as Gerald said. And these islands are like the main attraction of a lot of tourists from all around the world, from Europe to America.
That's
so
right.
tell us more about these islands.
Okay, as we mentioned, the foreign tourist spots in my country is mostly are the beautiful beaches in the whole world, like Boracay, El Nido, Palawan. We have 100 islands. We have Pagudpod. There's too many to mention. So what the tourists are attracted to our country the most is when they come there, they are received with a big smile. They feel like, you know, they are their own country, very comfortable, they are safe. And yes, we're giving them like a VIP service. So we welcome them with a drink, especially the coconut juice. So you really feel at fresh, like of the busiest of the like lifestyle in different country. When you come at our place in Philippines, you feel like at home.
Indeed.
You feel like you're resting. You feel like so relaxing. So this is what makes us different when you come to my country. And we hope very soon that you will visit us there.
I hope so as well. Brother Nas, you know, the beauty of these islands that are located in Philippines is something, and the people can enjoy the sightseeing and everything, but also that's not the only reason the people visit these islands. Of course, there are a lot of things to do and enjoy, and adventurous people around the world, they gather in these islands, you know, to enjoy multiple activities, multiple adventures, multiple things to do in the islands. You know, like those islands have a lot of diversity in these activities. That's why I want you to tell me more about it. How can a tourist enjoy these type of activities? What type of activities that are located in these islands?
The tourist visitor, they enjoying first is fishing, because we have a lot of sea and beaches. Then they enjoying also diving, because Philippines also known as the most beautiful coral reef in the world, and we also call it Pearl in the Asia. And besides from diving, they enjoying also mountain hiking. When I'm missing the hiking, I go to Corpacan. It's summit Mount Apo.
Yeah. So it reminds you maybe of the similarity of nature we have. You know, the huge mountains back here in Corpacan and also in Philippines. And of course, Brother Gerald, like we spoke about the mixed culture that Philippines has, like during to the last some previous historical, you know, actions on civilization that've been through Philippines. Did that lead to like maybe multiple languages you have, or is it like maybe only multiple dialects in the language people speak together in Philippines?
Yeah, like any other country, we have our national language, which is Filipino. But aside from the national language, we have too many dialects. So like we have Cebuano, Bicolano, Ilonggo, Bisaya, like that.
Yeah.
I hope you will learn how to speak like one of the dialects that we had.
Indeed, indeed. I hope so too. And even like back in Philippines, a lot of these markets around the street, like the old traditional markets that you sometimes you can buy these old small antiques and items. Tell me more, Eileen, about these markets.
Okay, in the public market, you can see a lot of like street foods. You can say we have a drinks like we call it with gulaman, with the sweets. We Filipino, we love sweets. Most of the sweets that we are serving our visitors, among those, we have a lot to be honest. But now, what we want to present to you is the most common sweets that we are serving to our visitors or guests. Yes, in front of you, we have this biko. It's a glutinous sticky rice with some sauce, with milk, with coconut milk. So yeah, I hope that you can try it as well. And we have this leche plan. Leche plan, it's like a vanilla on top coat with the sugar.
Okay.
And we can put some of the pieces of those in the halo-halo. Yes, as you can...
You can like mix them together.
Yes, you can mix them together.
Yeah.
And we have the pudding.
Okay.
This purple yam and the vanilla pudding. We have the coconut. We have this one, the bread with some kind of like cinnamon. You can say it's similar like cinnamon. We have the choco crinkles like a cookies.
Okay. I like the mix of sweets, especially it's served in the Philippine way. So thank you so much. I'll try them now.
I'm happy that you love it.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I'll tell you, Mr. Abdullah, our famous fruits in Philippines, like among those are mangosteen, coconut, and yes, every occasion we have this cake, purple yam cake.
Okay.
So I remember those days back in Philippines. I'm living where there's a lot of coconut trees, and we used to eat it. We open it. Sometimes we remove the water on it. We drink it as a juice, and to make it more healthy and essential, we try to eat it with a spoon.
With a spoon,
So it was really fun to remember those things.
Indeed.
How would you like to try the coconut?
I'll be very happy to.
Yes. According to our tradition, they believe that this is a very healthy and nutritious fruits. So when you eat this, your immunity will improve. You're not gonna get sick right away. Vitamin C is there, and it's really...
It's really delicious.
It's really delicious.
It's very sweet and a bit sour.
Yeah,
so
because the vitamin C goes there.
Yeah, it's a mix between the sweetness
and sour.
And the sour,
That makes it very unique and special.
Indeed. And what I like about it, as I told you, the sweetness, the sours, but you said it's only, not all the areas in Philippines, right?
It's only in Mindanao.
So there is certain areas that are famous of having this type of fruit.
That's true. That's make it expensive because they have to bring this from province to Manila because of its ingredients like vitamin C. It will improve your immunity.
Nice.
So yeah, it's really helpful and tasty at the same time.
And also I can see this cake is topped with also coconut.
Toppings with coconut, right. Yeah. Well, as I mentioned, this is one of the famous cake that we are serving. We have many cakes like chocolate cakes, cheesecake, but what makes it more special is like during occasion when we're receiving a VIP guest, same like you, Mr. Abdullah, we would like to let you taste something like unique and very special. So this is a purple yam cake, or in Tagalog we call it Ube Cake.
Ube Cake.
Yes.
Okay.
So I would like you to try right now.
Thank you. It's even purple from the inside.
Yeah. So there is also a cheese inside. It's an
cheese, I can see
ube
that,
cheese, Ube Cheesecake, yes.
Like this one here, right?
Yeah, and with a coconut on top, so you will find it really tasty.
Yeah, it really looks delicious.
It's very nice.
Thank you.
And it's very, it's perfect combination for coffee and tea. Yeah. How was it taste?
It's really delicious. It has like amazing ingredients. You know, the coconut and the cheese and
it's all a perfect combination to each and every part. Yeah.
It is.
It's really a perfect snack. Even after your lunch or after dinner, we normally serve it with tea or with coffee. So, as I mentioned, chocolate cake is really normal for us to eat it, or like cheesecake. But this one is a combination of three. Like you can put on top the coconut with cheese inside, and the color itself is very attractive.
Yeah. Even I hear a lot of my friends, rather than the coconut and the mangosteen,
they always talk about lots of fruits. They tell me like, we like to enjoy our time, like walking on the beach or walking between, you know, these small markets in Philippines where they serve the watermelon, they serve like those small fruit shops. They tell me like we enjoy the fruits and like it's totally fresh, of course.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, most of the foreigner who visited there, especially Koreans, like most of the Arabic people from UAE or from Kuwait, so what they find is like the mango. We have a very famous dried mango. So for sure, it's an export material. They used to import it here in UAE, all over the country. So they come there in a very good price comparing if they bring it in their country.
Yeah.
Plus, we have some special fruits like banana.
Okay.
We have a special manufacturing area, which is Del Monte. So this is one of the most, sweetest banana you can taste.
Yeah.
So yes, I hope that when you visit our country, you can explore more fruits, more vegetables. So everything is fresh.
Indeed.
Yes.
Everything.
Since, the plantation is almost nearby to each and every places where is it famous.
Indeed, and thank you for letting me taste these amazing and fresh fruits.
My pleasure, sir. My pleasure.
أعزائي المشاهدين، تعرفنا على أشهر الفواكه الموجودة في الفلبين اللي هي تشتهر بالفواكه المتنوعة. Brother Gerald, many countries like have the privilege of having rare animals in their woods, in the deserts, in anywhere in the country. But it's a big privilege for a country for having a rare animal. So it's not located nowhere in the world. Only it's with them. And I also heard that there is the smallest fish in the world is in Philippines. So tell me about it.
Yeah, that's correct, Abdullah. Actually, sinarapan, we call it locally sinarapan, or the scientific name is Pandaka pygmea. So it can be found only in Buhi, Camarines Sur. The length would be like approximately 12 millimeters. And sometimes you need to use magnifying glass for you to see the fish.
So it cannot be seen by the naked eye.
Yeah, it is the smallest commercially harvested fish in the world.
That's very nice. That's very nice. Of course, it's a privilege for Philippines having the fish, which is the smallest in the world, of course. And also, Brother Nas, I heard that there is an animal, it's like similar to the monkey or something like that, but it's also rare and it's not only, it's only located in Philippines. Tell me about it.
Yeah, that's called tarsier, similar to a monkey with a big eye.
Yeah.
And it was particularly found in summer, Bohol and Leyte.
Yeah.
And the size of this rare animal is like 12 centimeter.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing of this animal, it is only sleeping in the daytime, and it is wake up at night time.
That's nice. Yeah. That's nice. And also, I'm gonna ask you about an island, and I heard about it. It's called the Hidden Island. They told me there is a story behind it, and it's very like famous story in Philippines. Tell me more about it.
So it's all about 100 islands. So it's one of the hidden gem in the Philippines. Like people are very curious about this island. What is it about? So that's why they call it 100 Island, because during low tide, you can see that there is a visible island. So during high tide, it was disappear. So it's completely covered with the water. So this is the speciality of this beach.
Okay.
So yes, it's a historical. Everybody knows about this history in Philippines.
So like it goes and comes with the tide.
Yes.
Like,
if it is low tide,
okay,
you can see visible the island. If it is high tide, it's completely covered with the water.
All right. So that's why they call it the
100
hidden.
island.
أعزائي المشاهدين، تعرفنا على بعض الأشياء النادرة في الفلبين، مثل أصغر سمكة في العالم، مثل بعض الحيوانات النادرة. هذه الأشياء طبعا بس تميز الفلبين إنها تمتلكها، لكن فقراتنا متنوعة وبنعرف أكثر عن الفلبين. خلكم ويانا. Brother Gerald, every country has its own traditional sports. So we want to know more about the traditional sports in Philippines.
All right, Abdullah, we have the sepak takraw. It's like a kick volleyball.
Okay.
But it's enjoyable because the ball is like made of rattan.
Okay.
And then there's 2 players. In between there is a net. You need to pass through the ball. but it's enjoyable because the ball is not really heavy.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a small ball made of
Rattan.
rattan. So it's been there like years ago and it's still there?
Yeah, until now it's being played by some of our youth.
Great, great. And what other traditional sports do you have?
Well, aside from Sepak Takraw, we have the Arnis.
Yeah.
But in 2009, it was declared as our national sports.
Yeah.
So basically, Arnis is like about weapon.
Okay.
So how we play is like swinging and twirling the wood, the stick,
Yeah.
to defend ourselves.
So it's like similar to martial arts maybe,
Yeah,
but with a stick. Like,
Yes, exactly.
What I like about these type of games, since it's traditional and since they declare it as a national sports in Philippines, and I heard basketball is a very famous game in Philippines.
Yeah, that's correct, Abdullah. Actually, Filipinos love basketball. You can see any Filipinos playing basketball around in Sharjah during the week off.
It's always amazing. I always like those football or basketball. It has that amazing competitive spirit, and it has like the team spirit, like just planning before the game and like making a plan before you enter the pitch, and you whisper to your friends for a plan. That's always amazing, and that's what I love about basketball, which is of course very famous in Philippines.
Thank you for that.
Hello everyone! I want to showcase to you one of the most popular Filipino recipes that is loved by many. Aside from being nutritious, this is delicious and very easy to prepare and cook. This is chicken adobo. So let's start with the ingredients. We have garlic, onion, and ginger. I want to show you there's also potato. So we have here cooking oil. This is all the condiments like soy sauce, vinegar, and of course the chicken. Okay, let's open the fire now. For now, we begin with the pan. So in this way, we can smell the aroma of the ginger, onion, and the garlic. So aside from this chicken adobo, we have lots of many Filipino recipes that is in love by many, like beef broccoli, chicken tinola. But this is one of the most popular that not only Filipino who will love it, also the foreigners, they are in love with the taste too. Because it's easy to prepare. As we can see, it's almost golden brown. So this chicken adobo, we are serving this not only in a special occasion, but in our everyday living. So even the kids, they love it, the adults, the visitors. This is the common dishes that we are serving our guests, our visitors, and loved ones. So now I have to put the vinegar in order to remove the Not only the chicken adobo, we're having chicken that we put some fruits like pineapple, like mango. We also put some sour thing like for sinigang, chicken sinigang, and fish sinigang. So we have many popular dishes in Philippines. So yes, as you can see now, I can smell the aroma. It will be ready in only 10 minutes more.
I want to thank you all for the hospitality and for welcoming me in your house. And of course, I guess we have arrived to the dinner time, and I can really see some interesting dishes in front of me. And that's why I'm going to ask you, and I would like to know more about your food traditions, and tell me more about it, about the variety of dishes that I'm seeing in front of me. I would love to know more about it.
Yeah, as we prepare a lovely dinner for you, Mr. Abdullah, the most famous traditional dishes that we have in Philippines is this chicken adobo.
Yeah.
So we have chicken barbecue called inasal.
Yeah.
We have this beef broccoli. We have a soup with beef called bulalo.
Okay.
We have these noodles called bihon. And yes, on our our snacks will be turon. So we normally serve a sweets after we eat the dinner. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoy that.
I am sure I will. The Filipino cuisine is always have mixed type of foods. You can see from soups to beef to chicken. I'm really excited to try it finally. Brother Gerald, Philippines is a large country with so many areas close to the sea, areas close to the mountains. And usually when a country that has so many regions, sometimes the food and the meals they prepare, it's kind of different. Like the meals for the people who live close to the sea are different than the meals for whom living next to the mountains, for example. So I would like to tell you, is it different from area to area from when it comes to food in Philippines?
Yes. Certainly there is a quite difference.
Yeah.
Like if you go to the north, they prefer a normal one.
Yeah.
If you go to the Bicol region, they prefer spicy.
Okay.
And if you go to Pampanga,
Yeah.
they prefer a little bit sweet. But definitely it's the same. The way Filipinos serve to the visitors.
Indeed.
They serve it with a heart and with care.
Yes, of course. And Eileen, like as you know, there are some foods, they are a must in every gathering, in every wedding. You can see them everywhere. So of course, and some of the meals are not enjoyable unless we are between our friends and family. That's why I would like to know more about the food traditions and the occasions, food traditions and weddings. If you will tell us more about it.
So most of the wedding, you can observe that we have tallest cake. So the tallest the cake, the better. We must share it with friends, with family. So we're enjoying it while we're drinking coffee and tea after the main food.
Yeah.
So also what we observe, what we have in the wedding is we have what we call pika-pika. Like we have a small plate that we have to eat the lumpia. Like this kind of turon, but a smaller portion where there is a meat inside. So also this bihon, it never be lost whenever we have like a wedding. So it's always there.
It's always there.
Yes.
That's very nice. And you know, since we spoke earlier about the fruits and the fruits in Philippines, sometimes at dinner times or at meals times, each country has like a juice or a drink that it's a must in every like occasion, in every dinner. So since Philippines has of course lots of fruits, what are the juices you usually serve in the dinner time?
We have this kind of gulaman.
Okay.
So it's something like sweet with gelatin inside.
Okay.
So it's really tasty, and we have some with what we call sago, like a circle thing. It's similar like gelatin.
Okay.
So it's a kind of, even you don't have the sweets, this is already the altogether, like the sweets and the drinks at the same time.
Brother Gerald, we have noticed in many Filipino dishes that they use the soy sauce in almost every meal. And you can feel it and you can even taste it in every meal. Tell us the secret of that.
Actually, the very reason why we Filipinos usually put soy sauce is to taste it more tastier, right? And the more tastier it is, the more you are able to eat more.
So you like to add spices and you like to add more flavor to your foods, of course, of course. And Eileen, I want to ask you always, when it comes to traditional food, when it comes to, foods are related to our culture and we have it years back, we can see that although we had it from our grandfathers and we still cook it, but the method of cooking, it was different before. So tell us about like the method of cooking these meals. Did it change, or is it still the same, or is there areas in Philippines they are still using the old method of cooking?
Of course, due to modernization, due to people who's traveling somewhere in other countries, it was influenced a lot. Like some people, they use kind of, instead of the iodized salt, they have to use the Himalayan salt, which is less salty, and people are becoming more aware of the health. So it was different, some of the places, but you can say some of the tribes, some of the small provinces in Philippines, which they are not, they are just staying on the same place. They have to adopt the normal culture what we have from our ancestors.
Indeed.
So this is what I believe. It depends upon the places, depends upon the family to family. We could not say it, the place. It could, I could say, depends upon the culture of the family itself.
Indeed, indeed.
Yes.
And I believe that the old method of cooking and the way how our grandfathers did it and cook it is much tastier.
Exactly.
It's
That's
much
right.
better.
I agree.
Yeah, indeed.
I agree.
Indeed. Although it's like old or using like, you know, some, for example, burning woods just to, you know, for
the charcoal.
Yeah, for the charcoal and all of these. It gave the food some kind of different taste.
And also some kind of memories that, that we have to pass on our next generations.
Indeed. So that's why, you know, the old cooking method has a different spirit. And it gives you a different spirit while eating and while enjoying the food. أعزائي المشاهدين، وصلنا وياكم لنهاية حلقتنا اليوم. أتمنى أنكم تكونوا استمتعتوا ويانا. أنا بخليكم وبستمتع بالأكل الفلبيني العجيب.